Hello, chat. Hello, hello. Hope everyone's doing well. Looks like we're still waiting for some people to come on in, even though we are actually relatively quick on the bot alerts, so hopefully people will come slipping in soon. In the meantime, though, we're just gonna hang out. Hello. How you doing, this dude? Welcome. I hope you all have things to get cozy, chat, because it is thoroughly winter, but... Right, we're entering break now. I'm done with finals, which is awesome news for all of you. And that means also we're gonna hopefully get to stream a bunch more. Right, as we're coming in the next, couple weeks. Actually, probably about a month. I'm hoping to stream a little bit longer, a little bit more, get more stuff out, generally have more stuff going on. But how is it going for you guys? Y'all have a good week? It is a Friday night. Hello, Raptorus. Welcome. More tea. Need much more of that. Hello, everyone. Blues, welcome. Ooh. A biochem lecture? I don't envy you for that, G Silver. Glad it was easier than you thought. But at the same time, I don't envy you one little bit. That ain't my thing. That's Reed's thing. We'll let it be Reed's thing. That's okay. Oh god. Your final exam for it? Well, I'm extra glad that went well then. Hello. National Lampoon. Thank you for the tiny host. Blessed time zone to you. Requested tea. Great. Also, in the vein of hosts, follows, etc. Technical Wonderchild for the follow previously. Hello, Nira. How's it going, everyone? I finally have enacted my Christmas present, so we're gonna see how this goes. I got one of these. That's gonna let us do... Theoretically gonna let us do a bunch of other stuff. We'll see. I've not actually gotten a chance to experiment with us. And to figure out how exactly it's gonna do all the things that I thought it was gonna do. Or hope to be able to do with it. But we've got time. I've experimented with it for a whole day. This is the first stream with it live, so we're gonna see how it goes. Oh, this dude. Good choice. I am having their, the Lady Grey a la creme tonight, but the bohia from Tea and Spice Exchange. It's a good choice. No, Niram. Good lord. Losing chicken burgers. They're too good for that. Why would you... How dare. Look, Niram, I've been talking a lot recently at my day job, because I have one of those. And between it being cold and then talking a lot, my throat's been pretty dried out. So I've got Lady Grey with honey, and it is mwah. It is perfect and soothing, and going to be great. No, Raptor. See, chicken burgers are not chicken sandwiches. The differences are questionable. Don't ask me what they are. I know that they're different. Because you can't just interchange them, it feels wrong. But I don't know what actually makes them different. Exactly. They're numerous, far too complex to possibly lay out in a single thing, and definitely not just because I don't know what they are. J Silver, my day job is not history related, but it is heritage related. I'm not gonna say exactly what it is because then, you know, we're gonna pretend that there's like a paper thin line between being able to identify, you know, me on the internet and me in real life. It is about that thin. Truly the thinnest of margins. But we're gonna pretend. So... I'm not gonna say exactly what I do, but I do work in the history and heritage sector. I mean, look, y'all, if you wanted to find me, you could probably find pretty much everything about me in 20 minutes. Which is not an ask for you to go do that, but more of just an acknowledgement that I am not very good at hiding myself online. Yes, National Lampoon. I am in fact. My day job is Lido Heritage, and then I am Lido History. Smart. You nailed it. First try. Yeah, this dude, I think you're probably right. The difference is whole chunks of chicken or shredded versus it being ground chicken paste that has been turned into patties. Though even that's not always true because, right, something like Chick-fil-A has chicken sandwiches that have shredded chicken in them. And a barbecue chicken isn't a chicken burger. Right. A barbecue chicken sandwich is just a chicken sandwich. So a chicken burger has something other differences. If it walks like a chicken and it tastes like a chicken, exactly, Reptor, then it's probably a duck. Oh no, I just have a bad feeling about this chicken. It's Christmas season, you were having goose and turkey, and not chicken. Ooh, you gotta try Arby's last night with Blues? How do you like that? I find them to be solidly middling. Like, solidly fine. No, not the most edible fast food, not the least edible fast food, they're just fine. Good lord. Look, I'd agree with you, Raptorus, except that Chick-fil-A moved out of my hometown years and years ago and is only just coming back. So, the closest one was like an hour and a half away when I was growing up. And sometimes we went down just for Chick-fil-A, because even though Chick-fil-A as a company is kind of garbage, their food is real good. Their food is very good. Anyway. Yeah, exactly. Like, it was them and Krispy Kreme both tried it and then weren't getting enough business and then left. It was quite sad. But we were known to make a trip down to the next town with one in order just to get Chick-fil-A. No other reason. Not like we ever had other reason to go there. That town had nothing else in it. So, oops. Ah. I wasn't in that small of a town, Silver. It just wasn't enough for them to be profitable. And now I live somewhere with no Chick-fil-A at all. So, I just, like, don't get fast food. Though, there is a shawarma place in town I've been trying to try. They sent me a, like, half-off my first delivery coupon. So I've been meaning to get to actually go in, get myself some shawarma takeout. Cause, wow. Shawarma is the best fast food. Shawarma is far and away the best fast food. No. See, thing is, Blues, pizza is good, but I don't really count pizza as a fast food, because if you are getting fast food pizza, it is not good enough to compete with shawarma. You can get phenomenal pizza, but that is not at all comparable to shawarma in quality. But if you get good pizza, it's gonna be slow. If you get fast pizza, it's gonna be crap. So, and if you're gonna get good pizza, it's worth sitting down and taking the time, and also getting deep dish. Yes, I went there. Right. Oh yeah. No. Mexican fast food in the US is all atrocious. Some of it is edible, but no, it's not good. Nothing will ever top shawarma though, because you walk in, and it looks extremely questionable to have just this like roll of meat that you can almost see what it is. And then you walk out 5 minutes later with the tastiest food you've ever had. Exactly, right? It's the classy version of kebab. Right? Kebab is gonna soak itself in too much grease. Shawarma cuts out all the grease and puts that all in a wrap with some fresh tahini sauce and cucumber and tomato. And it's mwah. Ooh, I don't think I've had Armenian shawarma. I've had phenomenal shawarma in Morocco and in Denmark, but I don't think I've ever had one that's specifically Armenian shawarma. I'll need to hunt it down. I'll need to try and hunt this down. Also, like, literally next door to me, like, in a couple months, I know there's supposed to be, like, a Yemenis place that opens, and it's gonna make me very happy, because it is literally next door. And we're gonna have so many good food. Like, there's a good Indian place a block away, and then a Yemenis place opening up. And there's just so much good food. So much good food. So, I'm in a good place with food now. Good place in fast food right now. Now, if only I could afford to eat out. But exactly, right? The thing I've noticed with fast food is that chain fast food has is always pretty safe. But these days, with takeout existing, and so many restaurants having to adapt to takeout, there's not a lot of times where I'm like, yeah, I want to get just fast food. Right? You don't do that. Instead, I'm just like, well, you know, if I'm really craving something and I don't want to cook, I can just order takeout from a tiny local place. And they will deliver it. And it's going to be way tastier. So why would I go get fast food unless if I'm on a road trip? That's like the only time I get fast food anymore, is just, oh yeah, I'm in a car. I've been in a car for the last 7 hours. I'm just going to stuff my face with whatever the first thing that vaguely resembles calories looks like. Yo. I mean, that's fair, right? Craving a burger is fair. And Wendy's does have pretty good burgers. I won't lie, theirs are fairly good. But given that I finally figured out how to not burn a steak, and not end up with it being tough as nails, at this point, right, I'm like, okay, I can do burgers and steaks in a frying pan real quick. So it's just like, you know, I don't know that I actually need to go out and just, like, get a burger from a fast food place, because I can make a nicer one right here, right now. Or I could just, like, you know, actually go to a restaurant. I don't get to do that very often either. But it is a good idea. I do like restaurants. Actually, I'm hoping to go to the winter market in town this coming week to get to just hang out, get some of their food. Worst big chain restaurant. There were a couple. I mean, getting the food poisoning from Cece's pizza, I think it was the Cece's that gave me salmonella. Kind of turns me off of the whole that thing, but that was like a decade ago, so whatever. Burger King's not good. Yeah, Burger King is pretty bad. But oh gosh, well, there's. What is it, like Carl's Jr.? Carl's Jr. is not good. I'm not a fan of that. But again, those are all fast food places. I don't actually eat out all that often to see. So Subway is consistently subpar, right? They're never terrible. They're rarely terrible. But also, I find that there's like their bread turns to ash in my mouth. What? I still go to McDonald's. Like, McDonald's is safe. McDonald's is the standard by which all other fast food is judged. And so it's never going to be exceptional. It's never the greatest fast food place. But it's also never the worst fast food place. It is the very definition of average. You know exactly what you are going to get in the US, and you will get the exact same quality of thing every single time. Now, outside of the US, McDonald's actually goes up significantly. Danish McDonald's has very good food. I will come out and I will say it. Icelandic McDonald's doesn't exist, so I can't judge, but Danish McDonald's was like noticeably better quality food. Even in like the one in the train station that you think would have like no resources by which to make good food. This dude, my Midwestern soul agrees with you. Culver's is the superior burger joint. It's also the superior milkshake joint. Exactly. Oh, yeah, no, 0 out of 10 would not work in fast food. Working in all of them is probably going to be terrible, but that, in terms of the quality of the food, the quality of food is significantly higher. Well, Five Guys is a classic. Silver. It is, I mean, it is hit or miss. I will say that, right? When it works, it is on some of the best burgers, but it might miss. And then they're actually very bad burgers. But when they hit, Five Guys is phenomenal. See... Huh. Okay. Huh. What's the... Oh yeah, right. I've only been down to Texas like once, but Jack in the Box is a low tier. But I am, again, not a huge fast food person, right? Jack in the Box has the problem of it's all grease. It's literally all... Everything there is so greasy that I'm just like, I don't actually want this. At all. And besides... the other thing I figured out with fast food is, right, I am in the luxury of a position where I can afford to spend time cooking. And given I don't have a car, I don't have a long commute, and I can afford to spend time cooking, honestly, why would I go get fast food? I can make curry. It takes me not that much longer, because it doesn't need maintenance. It costs less. I enjoy the food significantly more. So, I don't know, at this point, like, getting food is because I want to get good quality food, not because I want something fast. Except a milkshake. I will occasionally just, like, stop in at a McDonald's and get a milkshake, because you just need cold sugar. Sometimes you just need cold sugar, chat. Anyway, though. What do you say we roll into the game? Cause... I mean, yeah, we got chill jazz right now, but we could upgrade from chill jazz to chill throat singing. Though actually, I think before we get too excited with that, I do want to show you guys a video as sort of a preview, because, I mean, like, we've talked about the eagle a bit, but I don't actually know very much about, Mongolian traditions of hunting with eagles that are clearly inspiring the game. So I've got a video pulled up that's like a couple minutes. I'm just going to show that, and then after that, we'll roll into the game. Sound good, chat? Oh yeah, Niram. Niram, have you not seen Pathless yet? Have you not made any of these? Yeah. Let me get the source pulled up then and let's do it. Oh man. Oh man, it's super relevant. And we'll just add that. And do this. And thank you for the 5th month, Ace of Spades. Jeez. Sound was fairly low. Luckily, the sound wasn't actually important. So we're gonna... Exactly. I think this is the full documentary, isn't it? Yeah, okay, this is the big foreign correspondent one. So for more details on it... We're not gonna watch the whole thing, but... They do have a little bit of a history lesson in here. Also, I realized that it covered up all of me. Hello. I should put this in the right spot.
We've come to one of the world's least
I should put this in the right spot.
Places in the depths of winter. This is the time to find the
Exactly.
of an ancient disappearing tradition.
Yeah.
Last eagle hunters of Mongolia.
Just want a little bit of this. Just like a couple minutes.
To get to the authentic eagle hunters, we have to endure some extreme conditions, minus 40 degrees. And we also have to venture to some of the most isolated places on this planet. And we hope this trusty Russian Jeep will do the job.
There are no roads, so we stick to the valley floors. It feels like we've landed on another planet.
The thing that strikes me on all of these
Little water and no vegetation.
is the idea that there is just
We hear of one eagle hunter who's training his son to keep the tradition alive.
a whole idea that there's like, oh yeah, can technology improve this? Should we impose ourselves on this tradition? When, like, the answer is obviously both yes and no. Because there is a large, hugely developed mode of knowing around how to hunt with eagles and what this whole thing looks like.
His son. His younger son? So he's
Exactly. Right? It works. The traditional way of doing things works. It's not an analog version of the digital world. It's just a completely different way of knowing.
In the evening, they give us the
So, like,
traditional welcome,
yeah.
the Besbarmak.
It's the thing that makes me happy about this, though, is it all that different from hunting with other raptors? Not really. Right, there's obviously specific cultural contexts around it. There's unique to Mongolia, and the fact that it's a golden eagle, one of the biggest birds on the planet, is able to do a little bit different. But at the same time, there is specific like cultural contexts around it that are different from other falconry traditions, right? It's not like Mongolian falconry is going to be identical to Sicilian falconry is going to be
Nothing
identical
is wasted.
to
Spine, stomach, or
American falconry
intestines,
traditions is going to be
organs,
identical to
it's
the
all
red fair.
here. Everyone shares and eats with their hands to build stronger bonds.
That's horse meat?
Yeah.
And what's this one here?
No, this is horse fat.
That's horse fat. Is that good for you? Do people like to taste or why do they eat it?
The food actually looks really
I
good.
think it's also good for the health.
Okay. I'll give it a go. I'm not sure I'll take it. That's tough. I'm not sure about that. The baby loves it.
Aww.
Generally, there's more. It's
Look at
basically
that cute
meat,
kid.
right? It's just the way to sustain everyone.
Yeah, we eat meat a lot because climate here in Mongolia is really hard, cold, dry.
And for the next 10 days, meat is pretty much all we eat.
That's unsurprising, right? That's actually something that is generally true in like subarctic cultures as well. That you may need to put meat on the menu and very little else, because guess what? It's what keeps you from starving to death because your growing season is too short. But yeah. Oh, absolutely. It's interesting to see the expectation of greeting guests in specific ways. Curious of the traditions that are shared versus not shared because they're outsiders, opposed from someone from a cultural context of equal importance coming to visit. Oh, I super agree. I don't think we're getting an unmediated look, right? I mean, you know this. Right. And the question of where is the boundaries of that mediation in this documentary is a very good question, because certainly the documentary itself is trying to pretend that it doesn't exist. Right. I mean, we get the super close-up on a very cute small child, specifically to go, oh yeah, look at how unmitigated this access is, that we are getting the whole family right there and then. But yeah, right, I don't know that this is a fully unmediated look, but I will say I am super glad that it has been a phenomenon that has been on the radar for the past, I guess, what, 7 years or so? Right? Has it been that long? Yeah, it's been about like 7 years since it went viral. Oh, back in like 2014. So, it's cool because it's part of a broader trend that this game isn't really part of, but this game is kind of adjacent to, of indigenous ways of interacting with the world being given prominence in how we play games. Right? This game is not made by indigenous people. It is inspired by them, along with many other things, but isn't really trying to tell one of those stories. But obviously, like Never Alone, Skadma, Inua, whole bunch of those sort of games are coming out soon, or are already out, and are part of a broader trend, I think, of a increased awareness and hearkening to the power of technology to preserve and kind of re-establish indigenous modes of interacting with the world that doesn't threaten a hegemony and therefore doesn't result in sort of the indigenous way being crushed. If that makes any sense? I'm not sure that makes sense, but we're gonna pretend. Exactly, right? It's preservative storytelling. It's also, right, but also like YouTube, games, a whole bunch of things, kind of allowing that. And so yeah, Niram. We have a burb. Obviously we're not quite doing... We're not quite doing hunting with it. We are petting the bird. Aww. Look at how good this bird is. Burb time. Chat, can we get a burb? Burbs in the chat, please. Remember, follow. Actually, I think you have to subscribe in order to get access to burb, but there we go. Burbs in the chat. Also, if we're just walking around, the bird will sometimes just like hop, and it is the cutest thing. Go hop. Hop, 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 hop. Look at it! It's so adorable. Oh, well, rip. My brother, he went to refill the canteens. Came back, he was not my brother. The man I grew up with was gone from his eyes. He attacked me with such furor, like an animal. Oh, rip you, sir. Nice hat. That's probably not really the point, but nice hat. Oh yeah, we are in fact in Nimue's territory right now. What this has to do with Nimue, I do not know. I do not know if there's any greater reference to, you know, the Arthurian Nimue. I kind of doubt it, to be honest. But we will find out. Run, 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 run. Does this just put me up in a place I've already been? I mean, given that it's a Hydra, right? Like, not even a snake in a lake, it's just a Hydra. Oh, hang on. I sense shinies. See ya. Exactly, right? I also get that sense, Raptorus, right? That the name choice was just, it feels folkloric because it technically is folkloric. Okay, this just puts me up here again. I've been up here. That's alright. That is completely okay, because being up here lets me fling myself off of here. So that's the whole Nimue area is up there. Perfect. So we're just gonna go for a trip. Hey look! There's one if we go straight down. Let's see if we can spot some other ones before we hit the bottom. Looks like there's probably one over there, and then there's one right next to the storm. And there's one straight ahead. Okay, so from here, if we go straight ahead from the back, there's another one out there. I can do that. I don't see that, and there's one more off that side. Okay. Okay. So, what's our puzzle here? So, there's a thing there. Thing there. Okay. So I'm just gonna look around this base first, and then we're gonna see what we see. Well. Nimue is looking an awful lot like a cobra right now. But also, like, what? Isn't it like a snub-nose that's got those horns? Nimue is mercurial, a god of many minds. Do not forsake your sacrifices lest you find her in a vengeful mood. She does not forgive. Aw. So, what, we've got like one, what, is, or hognose? Is the hognose that has horns like this? And then we've got a cobra. I mean, that's sad, because obviously hognoses are cuties, and I will not accept other statements. Okay. So. How does this work? What things can I actually do? There's a button here. Oh, alright. Go. Bird, I believe in you. Are you gonna pathfind correctly? You pathfound correctly. Hooray. So did that actually, like... Slapples led that way. Okay. That's helpful. I wonder. Is there another one right here? There is. Let's try this first. Hello, Leander. Hognoses have the little upturned pointed snoot. That's what I thought. Okay, so there's that. Now we grab this from up here. Look at... Look at how cute they are. Look how cute everyone in this game is. They may not know it, but they are all cuties. And... cuties that are all over here. Okay, so, where's next? I feel like there's probably something in the tree right there. Hold up. Okay, yeah, there's definitely something in the tree right here. What? Hello, pig. Huh? Why is the pig sparkly? Where did the pig go? The pig was sparkly and is now gone. See? That wasn't right. What did I miss? Okay. That's what I missed. I had it all right except the last one. Come on, aim the correct way. Aim at the correct thing. I believe in you. Shinies. Well, Leander, I'd apologize for the weird comments you or the weird looks you received for your tangents. But I also won't apologize for them because obviously that means my grand plan is working. Cool, there's one out there, and there's one right here. This will hopefully be okay. Whoa! Seems to be right on the edge of where this thing will reach me. So what is this? Where is this? Who does this be? Okay. Oh, it's a shiny. Blues, you don't have to call me out like this. What did I do to deserve that? Don't answer that one either. Interesting. How very interesting. There should be one in here, where I have to light the two things to access the thing. Are all the ways I can access that shut? Hold up. Literally all the ways I can access that are shut. So that seems to be on the end of it. That's weird. How's that supposed to work? Okay. Well, so be it. Well, well, well. So if we turn that, what does that let us actually shoot? So these line up. Well, I should hit the button here first. Oh, got it. Those aren't buttons, those are draggy. I understand. Voila. Go stand here. God! Also, Wintry's soundtrack is so good. It's like unfairly good. Right, that very slightly spooky, mysterious, tranquil place. Just perfection. Gets the vibe literally perfectly. Every time. Now, I just need to figure out how to get through this. Because I can do 1, 2, 3 easily. Well, well, well. Yeah, so that's supposed to raise up till it matches us there. And that's okay. Got it. 1, 2. No, that's only 3. That's only 3, then where's the 4th one? Because that's facing the wrong way and doesn't turn. I assume this just does the same thing, yeah? Oh, it does turn it. I see. Look at that screw. Okay. So, it's a where do we get to in order to access this one? The answer is that I can do this right here. 1, 2. Jumps. And then go up here to shoot this one. And now we're all set. Potentially. Ow. Darn it. Such relaxing vibes. Cozy chat. That wasn't it. Does this one actually not go anywhere? No, this one goes over here. I understand. We're so good at shooting, chat. Kind of ludicrously good shot. And then that opens that, which gets us that. Which gets us this. Okay, Blues. That's a lot of screens. Are they all doing different things, though? I mean, I do have 1, 2, and then my phone in front of me, which is the same number of screens. So... Right, so I also have 3 screens, so maybe that's not so bad. Maybe we pretend that that's fine. And get ourselves another flap. Oh, that isn't even enough for a flap yet. Nimue, you betrayed me. Okay. Interesting. I mean, a very Roman-style dome, with a very not Roman-style rest of the building. We zoom? I actually don't think I'm going the right way. I need to go straight. So be it. So be it. Oh yeah, near him. God damn it. Please be chill, please be chill, please be chill, please be chill, please be chill. That's not being chill. Hydra. Hydra, be more chill. Uh-oh. He is walking straight for me. Yep, I got got. Ow. I mean, not exactly a great loss, but still. Pet the bird. So, I mean, yeah, near him. Right. We've talked about this a little bit on other episodes, but, I definitely do not find it a bad thing or a problematic thing that this game is going for a bit of that, just vaguely not from here sense of this whole space. Because, well, obviously mythologies are not universal, right? That's sort of the downside of this thing, of that feeling like it could be from anywhere, is an implication that there are universal stories, which I am somewhat, let's put it as, graciously skeptical of. But that's okay, because for the most part, this isn't really doing that, right? It's not making an argument of a universal story. It's just a story that is fundamentally sacred, and therefore has a lot of different sacrednesses within it. And that's different. Right, that is something totally different than all of these are somehow the same story. Okay, so, first things first, do that. Shoot this. Also, yeah, I kinda got. I kinda got extremely got, because turns out, if it steps on you, it knows where you are. I would have never seen this coming. Anyway, let's see, there was one way off this way too, I believe. There's probably one up there. That would make sense. Whee! We're gonna zoom. Oh, interesting. What is this place? Hang on. I got distracted. Yeah, there's one over there. Perfect. Who are you? There you go. Oh god, I'm going so fast. Oh, but this is super neat though. The idea that there would be sacred architecture that's like the snake itself. I love that. I love that style. Hello. I was born here. I grew old here. Even the heaviest of rains, the waters never cascade down like this. These waterfalls are not natural. They are not of this plane. Well, that's fair. We should probably do something about that then, shouldn't we? Huh. Well, so be it. Oh. That's a nothing. That's a something. Well, good place to start. Let's hop. 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 I can run. And that can light on fire. And that'll do something. Whee! By the way, chat, if you have any questions about pretty much anything, this is a good stream for them, because I think we're just having a nice chill stream here. I'll probably take an ad break relatively soon. But not yet. Not nearly yet. Boop. Cool, and that opens up that. Don't know where this goes, but it opens it up. I actually have no clue where this goes. Let's go take a look up here. Help us. Whee! Perfect. Nailed it. So we have fixed this puzzle. Much like the water she lives in, Nimue both gives life and takes it. Enjoy her gifts, but do not take them for granted. Look at the style on it. God, I don't even have anything, like, nuanced to say about it. It's just pretty. Ooh. Why are you? How are you? How do? There's gotta be something up there. There's just gotta be. I mean, there's something up there too, but... Splish. Look, Dragon Wolf, this game is, like, entirely vibes. That's most of what this game does. That's what makes it so good, right? Is that it is really, really good at the idea of sacred as a vibe. And takes advantage of that in ways that games with much bigger budgets and technically much more research behind them fail to. Is there still further? No, there's the... Oh wow, there's actually nothing on top of that one. Okay. There is something on top of that one though. Anyway, cool things with the architecture is that if you want to play Archaeologist, this is a great game to do it with, because there's enough different styles here that you can actually postulate continuous use and reuse over an exceedingly long period of time. Bet you there's a shiny here. Oh, I whiffed. I whiffed again. My reputation. I mean... Also, Chad, I am still sorry for lag. I tried looking into it this week to figure out what the heck is causing it, and I got nothing. I have no idea why it's lagging, why this causes the stream to lag. It's not that intensive of a game. not like my computer can't handle it. It just chooses not to. What do you think the odds are that if I land on this, that something is going to happen? No? I got a shiny. Hello, Sesostris. Yeah, congratulations on finishing your mid-years. I am also done with my finals for the term, so we are going to be having more streams with more people to catch. Shadow of the Colossus absolutely hit that vibe extremely well, Yoram. I mean, Shadow of the Colossus is possibly one of the original games to hit that really perfectly. Because a lot of places use Sacred as an aesthetic, rather than as a meaningful marker. But I think the difference between what makes it a good use of that versus a bad use of that is all in the diversity of sacrednesses that exist. Hey, that actually worked. I mean, that totally worked, what? Boop. Hey! So where are the last two? Give shiny, please. I don't see one on top of it. That looks like it's a different thing. Is there one in the window there? Is that what that is? No, that looks like it's just a lantern that's out. Well, we can certainly try. That's a no. There's one right there, and then there's one more somewhere. Somewhere. No, the fact that there's a crack in the wall right there feels exceedingly suspicious. Or not. Sad. Hmm. How does one do a sacred in this game? That is not a stupid question. That is, I think, a really juicy and interesting question. That does not have an extremely obvious answer. Because the best way of saying it is that the goal of the game appears to be that literally everything inside the game is sacred. And so to that end, what they are primarily doing is they're using sacred architectures from all across the world to create, basically make every space, for every house, every library, every monastery, every fortress, in some way, shape, or form, modeled on sacred architecture or iconography from a historical real-world culture. Which is, to be honest, extremely neat. And something I enjoy immensely. Right? So, you'll see like people sitting in a lotus position in some statues. While here, right, you get Nimue depicted as according to old Egyptian statuary styles. With that single foot forward, it is so classically Egyptian that is basically unmistakable as anything else. Well then, that was just a weird bit of rock. Okay. Is there anything there? No. Okay. Give me shinies. Oh no. Oh no. Well, that was scuffed. That was extremely scuffed. But we made it, and we almost have another shiny. Anyway, so right, I mean another example, right? I mean, well, this is obviously just a aqueduct. Like, that's all it is our classic Roman construction aqueduct. Lower, big arches. Tiny arches making the bridge, and then the water flowing in a trough in the top. Firstly, I mean, that structure has innately become sacred thanks to Romanitas, and cultural memory thereof. But then, they color it black and gold. Right, something that, in my mind at least, is far more associated with temple structures outside of Rome. Right, Egyptian temples, the colors of Anubis, something like that, right? So, a different sacred coloration to give it that extra bit of flair. So I am going straight into the spookies. Oh boy. I don't think I'm ready for this, but that's alright. That's alright, we can at least get the shiny before we're done. Do I get the shiny before or after we're done? I got the shiny before we were finished. No. Come back. Well, that nearly broke everything, but that's alright. You good? Yep. I can't run here though, which is a problem. Hey, stop looking this way. You don't need to see me. Okay? You don't— oh, there's the— look at these statues of the big bad. It's an Egyptian statue, but it's shattered and with a oh, crap. Don't walk at me. No, don't do it. Got it. Go away. My burp. Yeah, there we go. Which will be helpful after I pet the burp. There you go. Now we can go back to being chill. See? We're good. More chill. More chill. Can I get a burp in the chat? Aww. Thank you, Leander. Give me the power. Well, crap, where am I supposed to go with this? Okay, so there's a shiny there. That's helpful to know. Well, that didn't help. We're so good at this, chat. Look at us go. Look at us go. Nice and steady. Up an impossibly steep cliff. Don't know where this is leading us. But it's leading us somewhere, and I'm here for that. There's presumably a faster way by, like, bouncing off of these. But I'm not finding much luck there. Who needs gravity? Gravity's overrated. And we're so high up. Holy moly. God, it feels so good when you get to climb up to the edge of the world. It feels so good. I want to see what's at the top here and then see if there's anything we can kind of do with that. Don't fall. 4, 3, 2, 1. Don't fall, don't fall, don't fall, don't fall, don't fall, don't fall. I don't know if there's anything we can do from this. But good lord, we're gonna try. Negative 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. We did it. I don't know what it is, but we did it. That's just a rock. Okay. Up we go. We're just having cozy winter vibes. And since the snow is not easily located, we're doing it ourselves. I don't really want to know what happens if I fall off that side, though. Pretty sure that's the edge of the map. Pretty sure I don't want to run into it. I am, however, What? extremely curious about what I will run into. Nope. If I can get up to this eagle. I think I can do it. I really want to know what I'm going to run into. Mountain Tundra. We run into the next area of the game. Apparently. I see. Well, that's fair. We're gonna float down. Cause I don't need to be up here. See no sense in being up here. And there's definitely something spooky that way. Well, visibility is literally none. Bird Emerald, counting on you. Can't see a bloody thing. Whee. I wonder how long it'll take before we see anything. Cause I just do. Cool. Well, that was a lovely diversion. It got us nowhere, but it looked good while I was doing it. Also, we just get to see everything. So right there's that, which is where we came up. There's probably something in there. There's definitely something right here. Probably something right there. Definitely something right there. Gives us a nice overview, right? 1, 2. Okay. Lots of things in the area. Lots and lots of things in the area. Ooh, is that a... I feel like we already did this shiny. Wait, did I overshoot? What? No. This is where I'm supposed to be. That was such a good moment. I'm gonna walk in a spiral. That'll do... something? Yeah! They're so good at getting me to do what they want. But I am a sucker for shinies. Okay, friend. Oy vey. Uh-huh. Okay. Where is it? It looks like it's the Hydra, which leaves you to be whatever the fourth one is. Yeah! It is, in fact, what Blue would call good game design. I didn't even see where the other ones went to, so there's no way I'm gonna... Oh. That wasn't all of them, was it? Damn. Where's the last one? Oh, crap. Wait, there still are more? Where is there more? There's one up here, right in the center. Got it! Okay. Well, that was fun. Now, where to next? How about right here? This looks extremely promising for stuff. Look at how much gold there is. Oh, it's lovely. Sesostris, can you elaborate? I'm not familiar. I, will fully concede unfamiliarity with Babylonian most everything, but you're saying that the glyph reminds you of the Babylonian Mushushu, which is extremely neat. And would... I am assuming that that is some sort of... given the pattern in the game, I'm assuming it is something sacred, which would not surprise me. But we've also seen, right, like, we've seen, like, Assyrian... We've seen other, Near Eastern, ancient cultures. So, in the game, so it also would not surprise me if there is Babylonian. I've been assuming it's more Achaemenid Persia in the ones that we have seen so far, but could go either way. Anyway, there seems to be a shiny way on the other side of the map there. So I guess let's go out to that one first, rather than see if we can outrun this thing. So it is expanding, and that's bad. Just like in general. The Mushushu was a symbol of Babylon's patron god Marduk, prominently featured on stuff like border stones called Kuduru, as well as the Ishtar Gate. Okay. Cool. If you have, find an image to one, drop it in chat and I will pull it up on screen here. And then we can see. Huh. Oh god, that's a giant eagle's face. And what are all these stones? What are all of these stones? Are these designed to be whistling? Oh. I did something. I don't know what that something is, but I did it. Nailed it. God Gamer. Hello. Ah, you fell off the eye. I see. Oh, that was a- wait, hang on. Sorry, I want to gush about this moment, because... wait a minute. The fact that they have a trick in the puzzle of... There's clearly the... expected solution, right? The solution that was used when this was a site of active use. 1, 2, 3. Or, I suppose, not a site of active use, but a site of active maintenance. There you have stones that point up to the eyes that you can light up to enact a blessing. But that once that is broken, once this is no longer a site that is being maintained enough to keep the eyeball on, someone then added in an extra way to go activate it. So that's indicating, right, with a high degree of certainty, that this eye has been lost, broken for a long time, and that the site was still attempting to be used as a spot of veneration. And, like, what? Hello? I got baited on that one. Right? Moments like that are what make you love a game. Because they just get it. Right? Clearly, they understand something about how to give this place a meaningful past. And a past that is a past of active utilization. And how cool could that be? And then it lets you just go zoom. Right, this whole field of stones just lets you go zoom. And the stones themselves seem to have some significance beyond their utility towards the eagle head in the area. Because there were way more of them, and they didn't all line up. Put 2 pics in the Discord. Alright. Then give us just a sec here. We will pull one of those up. Games and... oh yeah, okay, it's these guys. Hang on a moment. Bloop. These guys. I agree. I definitely agree that there... if it's not specifically in the snake mural, there's definitely some... right, there's definitely quite a bit of imagery throughout the game that has been clearly influenced by this sort of gold on a dark background brickwork that's characteristic of other things. Characteristic of Babylonian sacral architecture to Marduk and, of course, to Ishtar. So, I super agree that that is one of the very many influences in here. You'll love to see it. Oh no, what happened here? Besides shinies. Shinies happened here. Hee 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 hee. Watch this. This is gonna be so cool, chat. Boing, boing, boing. Shinies. And now it's raining. Aww. Chill vibes. Chill vibes all around. Now, given that the chill vibes are about to end, maybe we'll hurry up here and then try and run away. Fast. Very fast. I don't think I'm fast enough. Oh, good. That actually went farther away. That being said, that's like one of the places that I want to get to. So we're gonna try and like outrun this thing. Gonna skirt the edge, head over here, try and outrun it. Hopefully this is outside of its borders, because we are going into a spooky area. Spooky areas are bad for business. They're also bad for burb. So can we get a shook to represent our bird? If this is my way to the one true path, then it is my way. Hang on, don't quote Frank Sinatra at me. Had I known my journey would end as sacrifice here, I would, perhaps, have slain fewer men. It was an inhumanity I wish I did not endure. My hair grows grey, my bones frail. I hereby consecrate myself to the glory of the Godslayer, that in my sacrifice might bring his power even higher. Thank you, bird-based emotes. Within these walls we worship the Godslayer, who would topple the Tall Ones. We demonstrate our gratitude here until our dying day, or the end of the realm, through ritualized sacrifice. You'll love to see it. Now, obviously, in this context, I think the ritualized sacrifice is supposed to, in some way, I guess, emphasize the wickedness, or at least problematicness, of... Thank you. Of the Godslayer. But, you know, this is simultaneously fine, given the fact that this is a game with ultimately, it seems, fairly Western standard morality of good, evil, etc., etc. We'll see if that gets complicated, but thus far there hasn't been a lot to indicate that there is something unexpected going on morally in this game. But pre-modern religions don't have the same moralities. And so it is not an inherently... I do not want to go so far as to say, alright, it's an inherent evil that there is, or has been, human sacrifice in a pre-modern religion. Right, I'm not gonna say it's an inherent good, but it's also not really an inherent evil. It's just part of what the culture believed was important, and in some cultures, you know, sacrifice victims were treated with lots of honor. Oh, hey, look. Whoa. Right, so, right, the classic example, of course, would be Aztec, that the Azteca, were avid practitioners of human sacrifice, but also were not just, like, doing it for funsies, right? They had very rational, well-motivated reasons for it, even though it's totally contradictory to our idea of morality. Anyway, this place is super cool. I love the amphorae. Big fan of amphorae rep. And shame that this guy hit himself there and then also still didn't survive. Right. Come on. Stop sending me a set distance on these. Thank you. Very kind of you. Very, very kind. Okay, let's try this again. This time with feeling. Yeah, there we go. Up we go. Oh. Button. Turns off those. Gives me a thingy. And then we can pet the burb. Burb pets. Burb pet. Rainwolf, something just crossed my mind when you said the one of many points of inspiration. It would potentially be pretty interesting to see a game that takes the same approach of, for lack of a better term, universal adoration for real cultures and history, and apply it to fictional pasts. I feel like that could be used for some neat stuff. Oh yeah! I wholeheartedly agree. Right? Because there are a lot of games that are motivated by a desire to play the past, and out of thinking a certain past is cool. But I love the thing I love about that statement is that you use the term adoration, which is such a specific word, and such a productive one in this exact context. It's like, how do you think I'm supposed to get up there, game? Like, just because I can just fly up here doesn't mean you need to make it, like, oh. Okay, there's a winch on the other side. Fine. I see the Pathfinder's forces entering the masked shrine. I wonder if they know the deadly dangers within. Well, I know where we're going next. Deadly dangers? Anyway, right, the thing I love about the term adoration is that that has a very historical connotation of sacrality. Right? Adoring a past isn't just liking it. Right, it has a very real sense of reverence for, and a... I guess the Latin word that's appropriate would be caritas, which literally is like where we get charity, but is a sort of like universalized love. And that is eminently appropriate for how this game approaches even the superficial adaptation it is doing. Hey, look. Did we already finish this? No. Can't have. Beyond these trials lies the mask of the ancients. The path there holds much peril. Only the worthy will reach their destiny. So we got our Komodo friend, and our stag, Cernos, sorry, and Sorrow, and then we actually have Eagles and Eagles, which is our Great Mother. I knew my path might end here, but I wish the Pathfinder had put more effort into solving the puzzle. Would have liked to witness the moment he glimpsed the one true path. Would have liked to have been there. Everything for the one true path. If the Pathfinder requires my body as his vessel, so be it. I will be a stepping stone on his journey to reach the one true path. Alright, sir, but you seem rather unpleasantly, painfully deceased. Oh good, and there's our snack friend, Nimue, and then the bear. The spear mask is not to be worn by those who force their way forward. The tall ones know their due time. Those who would see like them must know the same. Huh. So this is a sacred upon sacred. Yes, I know. I can see the traps. The road to discover the one true path is treacherous, I knew that. Even so, I wish the Pathfinder had not forced us to trigger these traps. Sacrifice may have been spent better. Yeah, that's reasonable. So, this is an order puzzle. 1, 2, 3. Where's the 4th? Well, I only see 3 here to change. Now the thing I do not know, but I've got a guess as to the solution here. I want to see if there's more information somewhere that'll help me solve it. Nope, we're just on top of this place. Which looks gorgeous, by the way. It looks absolutely impeccable. That's alright. Well, in an absence of information, we're gonna go for our best look. Which is to say, we're first gonna stand up here and see if this... So, Sordo's gonna be the lowest one. And then the middle one is going to be... going to be you. And then the top one is going to be Nimue. And then that opens up the steps. And when we go down here, we find that someone else actually beat us to it. We did all you asked, we left our homes, we sacrificed, and now this. Why? Why, Pathfinder? Great question. But... Death, 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 death. But hey look, it is the Pathfinder's mask. I have never heard such a keening cry. The great Pathfinder brought low, bellowing, "Where is the path? Where is the path?" Will forever haunt me. Our kind leader is struck dead. Or struck mad, sorry. Those who have arrived here are worthy of the spirit mask, but beware to those who would wear it. Men who don the mask can never see the world in the same way again. Okay, I wish... Obviously. So. That's helpful. Exactly. That's extremely helpful. Plot significance. Great plot significance. Well, chat, we're gonna take a 2-minute ad break. I need to go pee, and then we will be back and we'll talk about what just happened. Okay? Stick around, tell more people. Let's get going. Boom. Hopefully that started. If you're a subscriber, let me know if that started. Not that you can see, but we'll pretend anyway. Uh... Seems like it's working on it. I have no idea if the ad break ran or not. If you're a subscriber, you get ad-free viewing anyway, but Twitch did say that I ran the ad break, so, you know, maybe it worked. Maybe it worked. You got a very quick ad. You should have gotten 2 minutes of ads, because that's what it was assigned to, but that's alright. I am not picky. We'll take the very quick ads when we get them. Anywho, game. Cool. There's that. But first, I want to chat with you guys, cause oh boy, that was a big bit of plot that just happened. Exactly. If you don't want to see ads, I recommend subscribing to the channel, because if you have Twitch Prime, if you have Amazon Prime, you have Twitch Prime. And if you have Twitch Prime, you get 1 free sub every month. And for the time being, this will be changing in the near future, but I want to get set up first. But for the time being, Twitch subscriptions are the primary thing that lets me keep doing this. So, if you want to keep supporting it, just know that that is the single best way. And the money I get from that goes all right back into the channel. You guys paid for the stream deck that I just got for Christmas for myself. Right, that was your guys' subscriptions that paid for that. All the new games coming out, if you want to see, say, Final Fantasy VII Intergrade, because there is some actually cool stuff in there, even as a quote-unquote historical game. So if you want to see that, you know, that's a thing that we can do. And God of War and Jurassic what was that? Jurassic World Evolution 2 and a whole bunch of games. Whole bunch of historical games. I mean, we got the Horizon Zero Dawn and Forbidden West coming out soon, the next Hellblade game, the next Plague Tale game. Forbidden West isn't out yet, but if you want me to play Horizon Zero Dawn and or Forbidden West in my totally existent RPG playtime, you know, these are subscriptions all help go to those. Of course they did, right? All your subscriptions all go to helping get new games, get new hardware, better microphones, hopefully figuring out why the heck this makes the game lag and or why this particular game lags and fixing that, so further upgrading hardware, all that jazz. So subscriptions are like the main thing that does that. Anyway, plot. KJ, you said before break that you think it's extremely likely that the Pathfinder is the Godslayer, having been driven crazy. I think you are dead on the money. There's been a lot of interchangeable confusion. That, you know, the Pathfinder who wants to kill all the Tall Ones, and the Godslayer who did overthrow the Tall Ones. Their names sometimes get used interchangeably, which is interesting in and of itself, for reasons we'll cycle back to in a moment. But this seems to be the moment where he fully snaps. And what seems to happen is that instead of finding the one true path, he sees this and then goes like, oh wait, there's nothing. Which, if you've been paying attention to player actions throughout the game, I think is significant. Because obviously, there are a lot of paths delineated by these little sigils all throughout the game. A whole lot of them. So many of them. But, as we're running around just a little bit, you can see them in the top corner, right? Yeah, I know the game's minimized, that's actually intentional. Because we are mostly wanting to look at me. Because we're just going to cycle back around to this place. I was just showing off the sigils. And these all seem to mark some semblance of a path that one could follow. But there is no obligation for one to follow this path, right? Nothing actually says I have to go that way. In fact, I'm not going to. I'm just gonna fly off to the side. Ow. And go squish. And then from there, head back over to a rock. Anyway. Right, so, I mean, it seems fairly safe to say, yeah, that whatever he saw, which I think the title probably gives a hint to, drove him mad, and then he slaughtered all of his people, and then proceeded to overthrow the Tall Ones and entrap them to his will, which was bad. Turns out was bad for everyone, and entered an extended period of egregious violence against this culture. Many violences. And so, it seems to be, right, that though these places were largely, this land was largely peaceful before he came, the schism between the two religions, though I hesitate to necessarily call the Pathfinder's way, right, it's not a religion insofar as there are gods. It seems much more, say, like, Taoism, where there is a living a good life, and then the gods are, like, not part of that. Right, there isn't a inconsistency. Or, right, we've had a lot of Buddhist imagery associated with the Pathfinder, so maybe Buddhism's a reasonable comparison. But certainly some sense of competing practices resulting in violence, and what we're seeing actually is a lovely bit of cultural continuity. Right, all these skeletons are clearly of the same handful of cultures, but over time we're seeing their condition change. Right, so some of the older ones are up here on these watchtowers, keeping an eye on folks. Right, we'll run up to this guy again quickly. Right, we go up here. All the way up. Alright, we have this guy. We'll click back into the main here. Give us a moment. So we have this guy here, right? Who's clearly a pilgrim and part of the Tall Ones, but he was on guard. Pretty clearly, that was like what he does. Either in meditation up here or actively like a military guard. Went over that way. Some of the other places we've seen are like look far more like refugee camps, where people who are dressed similarly are at kind of the very end of survival. And so you get to see these things sort of evolve and change and frankly get worse over time. And you can kind of, in no particular order from our perspective, end up with the ability or need to reconstruct historical conditions within the context of the game, and that's super cool. Like, that is just super cool. So, which one can I shoot to? I can shoot to that one. Or not. I can stand up here and then shoot to that one. There we go. Why not now this one? There's a hidden sneaky. Don't think I don't see you, blue spot. I will get this shiny. Whoa! Whoa, that was cool. I didn't realize that would open a thing up there. Look at that. Yeah, that bounced all the way up and then hit the eyeball. Extremely cool. Okay, I don't actually see something up here that I need to go. I don't see any reason I would need to go up there, apart from maybe like checking out the... Okay, there is one thing up there, definitely. Do we try and get on top of the eagles and then float down into the spooky area? Is that what we're doing? Is that actually how we're gonna do this? It's totally how we're gonna do this. Who am I kidding? Let's go. Okay, well I guess we'll slow down. We can't have total gravity defying here. Just mostly gravity defying. Okay, let's go. We ran out of oomph. Come on. Come on. No? Alright. Up. 2. 3. And hopefully that gets us up enough to recover these. 5. 6. We're gonna go for another cool moment as I attempt to climb this. It's all snow now, so we're getting closer. Ugh. Not a lot of oomph here, though. What? Good, that does let me recharge these. I'm amazed that they just let us kind of do this. Hello? Game? Game, please? I'm not on the edge of the world. I don't think I'm on the edge of the world. I can see things up there. Like, why are you not letting me go up there? I can see things. You've let me get on top of the mountains every other time. Don't drift me around. Don't make me fly away from it. Game? Hello? Game, please. You don't need to do this to me. Yeah, they're a bit too big, Chad. The mountains might be too big. Good, we should be able to stand on this. We're getting there, though. Right, this path is looking promising. Though I am up in the mountain tundra again. I can see I've got bears now instead of eagles. So this is probably somewhat necessary. Honestly. What is your problem, game? Think I won't make that? You think I can't make that? Boy, have you got another thing coming. Go, look at the night sky up there. Look at that night sky. Oh, it's so pretty. No. No. What do you mean walk around the mountains? There is no around in this game. I see a mountain, I climb a mountain. Who cares about efficiency? We have oomph. Willpower. Pizzazz. Mountain tundra. Well, I think maybe we want to start heading laterally, though. Because, I mean, well, I can obviously make it if I have enough oomph. I think maybe going laterally figure out what is going to be way more exciting. Oh gosh. And get us way closer. Look at that. I am, however, extremely low on... Huh. This is gonna hurt, isn't it? What is this place? This must be the next area. Like, I think this is where the giant images of the tall ones are. Let me look up. Yeah, that totally is. Look at that. Good lord. Yeah, so that's where I'm supposed to... Oh. Oh no. So, you know what I was saying about, like, different, like, histories being told in no particular order? Right? You know how I said that? This is pretty much a great example. Because what I saw here and saw all the sort of rotted tents. And what I thought for a moment were burned, but seemed to just be rotted. I also figured we'd find these. And they're long dead, but they're not that long dead. So, what was this place? They tell us the rainwater is cleaner than the groundwater. I suppose it is. Does that mean it's clean? Great question, great question. Wish I knew the answer. Wish I knew the answer. The impression I'm getting of this is that this is a military camp. The armor very nearly fits and the cost is just, but it is difficult to embrace this life. Hard as I might wish it, when I look back at my reflection, I do not see a warrior before me. Yeah, these are all training dummies. And training dummies for the Godslayer. Right, these standards are of that, and as a result, you're seeing violence inflicted against the statuary of the tall ones. Of the pilgrims. For the tall ones, I should say. Don't know when in the timeline this happens, but it clearly happened at some point. And since everything is a little bit out of time, right? Everything in here is just a little bit divorced from any sort of temporal reference. I believe I already finished. No, I did not finish this one. We'll do this next. Yeah, come on, Hydra. Get with the game. Focus. Oy vey. I can't get behind the shelter fast enough, so... we're just gonna have to kind of deal with that. And go away. Thank you. No. That's fine. I am hidden. I am sneak. You are walking that way, so I'm going to stay sneak. You could look behind you, but you're not going to, so I'm not bothered. You good? You good. Okay. There we go. Pet. Pet. I love that they're also having the cult. I mean, this is a sacral act, given that the eagle is also, like, the chief. The eagle appears to be the parent of the tall ones. But, at the same time, it is, without any doubt, a just culturally present act. That is extremely cool. Like, it is just extremely cool to have that culturally significant act of bonding between hunter and bird that we know, right, we know is a big part of, like, falconers' relationship with their birds is in that relationship. Come on. There we go. So it's cool to have both of those be true at the same time. Okay, actually I'm not sure why I need that open. I don't think I need that open, actually. Huh. That's surprising. We don't usually get an unnecessary button. I wonder if I did that the wrong way? Did I sequence break the puzzle? Is that what happened? Or is that just a relic of, like, past usage? I feel like that's just a relic of past usage. Interesting. By the way, yet another style of architecture. This one looks to me, kind of very vaguely Chinese. Anyway, I think I got enough things, right? With 6 things, I think that's actually enough for me to go take care of the remaining tower. Yeah, I think it's just the one tower over there to do. So I think it's time we start making our way over there. Whee! It looks like there's another thing way the heck out there, actually. And that is more or less on the way to where we're trying to get to. Is there also one out there? I thought I just saw a glimpse of yellow. Sorry, we're going to be easily distracted on the way over. We're going to start vaguely working our way over towards the thing so we can fight the next boss. I think that's the statement. Yeah! See? Knew it. Is this one actually going to be, like, really difficult and annoying? Huh. That is that all the way up there. Well, actually, I need that. Huh? Like, I need the other one to go up. Okay, so there's a thingy in there, but the thingy in there is easy to get to. It's just right here. I mean, I like having superfluous things in puzzles, that indicate, like, previous use. Right, that they're not necessarily necessary to solve the puzzle as it exists these days. Oh. Yeah, no, that works. But it was in some way useful to solve the puzzle as it used to be. Or to tell us something else about the space. And if that leads to shinies, which I suspect is what happens there, so much the better. Ooh, look at the ceiling art. Hello, ceiling art. You are pretty. I do not know what to make of you. Mesoamerican, I think. Looks an awful lot like a Maya calendar. So who do you aim at if you are up there? Well. That actually points towards this. The question is, what is or does it point the other way? Is that what it does? It points up that. Whoa. What is up here? A chest. Shiny. Thank you, Shiny. Perfect. I've already been up there, I think. Pretty sure. We're going to head over this way. I'm gonna keep an eye out for more shinies on the way down. Like, this has already been dealt with, so we don't need to worry about that one. We're gonna go over here. This one, which I think is the boss fight arena. Has the vibe of a boss fight arena. Right, you can imagine this place being full of something, and then us having to like run around and around and around. And with all of these things around that, yeah, this is a boss arena. I'm not blind. I know my tropes. Tropey architecture, also a thing. And we got that one already, so it's just straight across here. Oh, it's just the other side of the field of cool stuff. Field of cool pretty things. With holes in them. Really? I didn't get the... Huh. Alright. Well, so be it. I didn't quite make it. I hoped I might be able to make it. It would have been so cool. That's alright. 4 flaps should be enough. Is this? Oh, that is such a cool design. Look, is that the thing being up there? Going actually with the snakes there, and it also gives a like vaguely mechanical feel. Like if I put the right thing there, it's just gonna like create something. It's just gonna like start oh no. Bird, thank you for saving us from ourselves. And over here. actually a couple of times. And then we get a shiny. Yeah, that would be cool. But, right, I think this is just a very vague feeling on this one. I think I wouldn't like that as much, because the world so far has not actually seemed particularly violent. Right, apart from when the Pathfinder kind of went a smidge overkill. The place has not actually seemed that violent. Hello, Bahamut. Welcome. I'm glad you made it. We're having chill vibes. And another mammoth, Raptorus. Guess what I got for you? It's so big. It's so gargantuanly, ridiculously huge. I love it. I wonder if any of these will acknowledge it. I'm assuming that the dead people will not acknowledge that, because... Oh, this is actually a place we've been already. I wonder what drove him crazy. There's not really a hint of where he went. I completely missed this on the previous pass, but there was a whole ass mammoth right here. Well then. Where is next? I guess next is try and beat this thing to the watchtower so that we can move on. Because we haven't gotten all of the things. We've gotten 6 of them. And we'll have a wrap-up, probably start a next stream of this, which I think is Christmas Eve, unless if I change my mind. Currently is on the schedule for Christmas Eve. We'll see if it stays there. We'll have a nice long stream of this. You missed another Mammoth Sosostris. That's most of it. That's most of what you missed. We already finished this, right? Yeah. We must have. It was right there. We couldn't have not finished this. Yeah, we totally did. And now we are racing this to get up to here before everything goes bad. Nailed it. It does, doesn't it? Because yeah, we're gonna keep streaming like as pretty much as normal all through. We may actually stream a little bit more, but there are like some guest appearances in like early January. But there are some guest appearances on other streams, other folk streams, in the week between Christmas and New Year's that'll kind of help us. I don't need to focus on that. Bring my dear Nimue back to herself. Okay. We can do that. Into the shiny. Okay. I say shiny. This one's not actually that shiny. This one is just frame rate killing. Ooh. Thank you, angry music. I love to see it. Huh, I didn't even notice that I was getting shot at. That's alright. Come on. Come on. I'm making good catch-up time. Just need to keep up that max speed. Yep, come on. Give me another one. Ah. Too slow. Man, I love these first chase sections of the fights. These are so good. I think these are the boss fights at their best. Honestly. Because right, in order to really get going, you're gonna have to find a way to maintain max speed while dodging obstacles, while really abusing the movement. I didn't notice that there were people to talk. Like, I wonder if I slowed down enough, if there's interesting things on those people's, like, souls. Now, give. And last one. Boom. So good. So good. Now, who's ready for the other half of the boss fight? I wonder what nonsense they're gonna pull with, hey look, in the boss fight arena, where we were fighting a snake. Oh shit, those are inside the eyes. Got it. Oh, did not get it. Ow. Ah, crap. Hey, stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Easy. Guys, I'm sorry it's a slideshow. I wish I had better explanations, but it's just like the particle effects in this game do not play nice, and I do not have graphics. Excuse me? Give me back my bird. Ow. Not fast enough. I have any chance to shoot them. No. Root. Also root. Damn it. Kick up. Kick up. Again? Gotta do it again? Alright. Ow. Okay, there's the next one. There's the next one. Don't really have an opportunity to shoot anything in that. There. Bird free. Bird not healthy, but bird free. Bird. Friend bird, no. Bird friend. Don't tell me we have to stop for patch now. Oh god. Okay. That's fine. This is fine. Ah, right into the lava. Boo. Got it. Nice scream. Thank you, bird. Is it done? Is it done? Oh, thank goodness. Hey! Look, let it be anime. Oh, you're pretty. You're a cobra, so maybe still don't mess with you, but you're pretty. Oh. Goodness. Snack. And that should shine light onto the last, wherever that thing over there is. Yeah, this one. I should turn that off. And that disperses. And right there is where we move on to the next area. Okay. Goodbye, Snack. Flask will recharge faster. Aw. How kind of you. And do I get another shiny? Yeah. I can flap so many times. Oh god, there are so many of them. I have 6, which isn't bad, but there's at least 3 more. Well, we are not going to worry about finding those 3 yet, because I don't think we're in the very end game yet. There's at least one more area, and that is the bear. And there may be one, at least one after that for the eagle. And now we have a nice path. That goes right to here. That's neat. That's neat that that led right here. I don't know where I'd be trying to go in order to get the last things. Nimue is a name from Arthurian legend, Chris. Supposedly is the one who, I guess, for... Okay. Is sometimes associated with the Lady of the Lake. Is sometimes associated with the person who traps Merlin. Near the end of... Mostly the latter, less often the former. But I definitely have seen the claim that the Lady of the Lake is also the one who traps Merlin before in various Arthuriana. So, they seem to be drawing on the latter idea, right? A little bit more the Lady of the Lake. And then maybe a cultural association of snakes as duplicitous, but they're obviously not accepting that. Which is good. Snakes are cute. Anyway, any idea where we'd be? So that's where I'm supposed to go for the thing. Yeah, we're gonna take a look. We're gonna hunt around for the things somewhere else. We're just gonna keep on going right now, because I did a pretty good job. Strange women in ponds distributing swords. Exactly, Sesostris. It may not be a basis for a system of government, but it is absolutely a basis for a religion. Flawless logic right there. Oh yeah, there's like stairs up here. I forget that this place was actually made to be navigable. And then we have the little shrines, and then over there. Oops. Also, I love how much effort they put into making it navigable without any flaps. Right, not everywhere is accessible like that, but a lot of places are. And it is a really nice touch that reminds, that just lets you go, oh yeah, you know, lots of people could see these. Not everyone could flap in the air. Right. Lots and lots of people could see these paths and these path markers. Anyone with a pilgrim's mask could. Not so many people. I think I overshot. Nope. I haven't overshot. I'm going the right way. We're good. Up and up and land. Oh wow, those recharge so fast. Holy moly. Okay, so there's our path. Up we get. Make sure that there's nothing important up here. The answer is that there isn't. And then we can go bop, 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 bop. And then we go here, and then we have to go up. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Going up this way is, I guess, helpful? Cool, and it recharges while I'm in the air, so as long as I'm not actively attached to the bird. Which it didn't used to do, so that gives me a lot more flapping ability. Just because climbing the wall on the outside here looks cool. It's clearly designed to be possible. Clearly half designed to be possible? What do you say we go up here? Alright. Have a good night, Leander. It's so big. Let's go. Oh. Well, this looks moderately spooky. Oh. Okay.
Kivator! Jike kiva shazu! Jajike!
Indeed. Dark rituals. Spooks. No. What if I said no? Pew. Ow. Come on. I expect this is a fight I'm supposed to lose, but no. Well, at least see if I can dodge a hit. Nope. Cannot dodge a hit.
Ke!
I lost a flap. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. And now we're tapping into tropes of Evil Empire Loves Older. And now we have confirmed that he is the Pathfinder. Godslayer presumably can flap at least once. Oh. Hi. Hi, friend. Can we get a burb in the chat? Thank you, burb. Well, importantly, we still have at least one more area, so we can just keep pressing on for a little bit. The bird emote comes from, I don't remember the name of the codex, it starts with a B, but it's an Aztec codex from either just before Spanish arrival or slightly after. It's not... The dating is a tiny bit uncertain, but it's either extremely late 15th century or 16th century. So it is part of, it's telling of the idea of the Aztec settlement being marked by an eagle carrying something. We just have cut off the carrying something to just have the eagle. Cool. Oh my goodness, the other side of the mountains wasn't death, it was all of this. Well, getting out of here is going to be a right pain in the ass, but that's alright. we can still clearly cross from one to the other. Alright. Well, no pain, no gain. Feel bad for my loss of my flap. I just gained a flap too, so I still only got 7 flaps. Oh my god, I love the wintry vibe of this place though. I do! They do sure love that, don't they? Obvious trope is obvious and still a trope. Uh-oh. Okay, Kumo. Those are elephants. And that's a bear. That was a bear. Ooh, fox? Oh, the fox despawned. I just wanted to follow the fox around. Not hunting the fox, right? Oh, those are wolves. Those aren't foxes. Those are wolves. Maybe we won't ask them to follow, or ask to follow them around. Maybe that's a bad idea. I mean, it would make sense if Kumo means bear. Everything else has at least some sort of reference. Right, Cernos being related to the word for deer in Latin. Soro being, I believe, related to the Greek word from which we get, you know, sauropod. Or Tyrannosaurus. So, a Greek word for lizard. Seem to have missed my angle just a little bit. So, Nimue, I'm not sure what. Oh, hello. I'm not sure what the relation to snake is in the name Nimue, but I would expect it to have something. But that, I mean, that's Kumo, that's also Gumo. Okay. Well. Don't know. Whoa. Oh crap. Run. I don't want to face it yet. Nope. Nope. Can't make me. Can't make me. Okay, you may be able to make me, but that's not really the point. The point is I'm speedy. Ha! Dodged it. Okay, let's try that again. This time with feeling. Whee! All the way this way. Perfect. So. That needs to be lizard. That is not lizard. How helpful. The statue is broken. I can't do the thing. I still can't do the thing. Literally only one of these is upright. That's alright. I know that this is Kumo, so we'll put that there. We'll put that there. And then we'll go on the scavenger hunt for the other two, I guess. Be that way. Oh my goodness, you're way the heck down here. Alright. Well, that should be right. We'll see if that actually is right when I get over to this side. Sorry. Not that side. This side. And then you're saying you should be Nimue. No, you're saying you should be Kumo. There we go. Nailed it. We did it. Good lord. Sadly, this slideshow is really bothering me. Like, there's no reason for it to be doing this, and I'm gonna have to start trying more extreme things next time, I think, in order to make it not do this. Oh, is this where I came in from? Did I just end up back at the entrance? For all that work, did I just go right back to where I started? I sure did, didn't I? Man, I'm good at the game. And up we go. Let's head towards the kaboom this time. Let's go see what the kaboom has in store for us, and then we will call it a night. I think. Oh, this just got me back to here. That explains why I was so confused. Like, jeez. Well, if there's a chance to dodge the kaboom, then we'll actually be productive. Won't say no to that. No more kaboom. Instead, giant bones. Wait, bones that are being utilized. Wait, someone put things in these bones. Who are these bones of? Where is the head? Give head. I wish to see what not the ribs are. Anyone? Anything? No? Darn. Unlucky. Man, this whole place has gotten very spooky. Right, the music is way spookier now too. Wow. Helpful. Okay. Drop a thing over there. Go pew pew. These just rotate this. Okay. So, I think I know what he's doing. I'm gonna run this about, like, halfway. Good enough. Grab that. And then there's a bonus over there. Luckily they don't ask us to be super precise on this. Boop. That's probably too oh no. That was very kind of them. I did not deserve that one. Yeah, Bahamut, give it time. Right, I think the most likely explanation as to why we haven't seen any lights yet is not because they aren't going to put them in, but because we are not there yet. Because look above us, it's cloudy and in a perpetual blizzard. You don't have lights in that. But I would be willing to bet money that when we finish this area, part of our visual reward for that is going to be, here have some northern lights. That vertical though. That music in that little tower thing. Fabulous. Also, don't think I don't see you. Don't think I don't see your little left spot. The verticality in this area is insane. Like, holy jeez, the verticality in this is just bonkers. Please, Sage, what do you give for us? Spooky. Look at how sparkly the snow is. Oh. Okay. Farewell. Goodbye. Okay, let's see what this bear has to deal with us. I don't like the human hands. I sincerely, genuinely, really do not like the human hands. I need him to just not look at me. Yeah, or not walk on top of me, I should say. Okay, yep. We Gucci. That was close. That was too close. That was way too close. Nearly got stomped, which would have hurt quite a bit. Oh. Oh yeah. Hey. That was too close. That was way too close. And then we get this. A little sneaky. That still isn't enough to get me an 8th. Again. To get me another 8th. I like that these are auto connecting, by the way. Right, like I don't have to actually do much of anything to get those to lock on. They just kind of work. I wonder if anything fancy will happen when I hit 10. Well, thank you, Great Sage, for the shinies. We are going to head off this way, I think. Maybe. What's this way, actually? Having said a thing, I'm going to say the opposite thing. Or do the opposite thing. Nope. Never mind. Never mind. Didn't want to see what's over there anyway. Mm-mm. We'll see what's up here then. See? Boom, 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 boom. Okay. Try this again. Even as a newborn, Kuma was large and powerful. He was rambunctious and liked nothing better than to wrestle. But it was no fun wrestling his siblings. Xerneas was shy, Nimue haughty, and Zoro fought too hard. Kuma loved to wrestle the animals of the land, but quickly grew much larger than even the biggest animals, and had nobody with which to play. Eagle Mother wished to alleviate her son's loneliness, so she grew many animals of the plateau, grew them well beyond their normal stature, so that Kumo would have friends with whom he could wrestle. And that is why today we encounter so many giant bones among the plateaus. Aww. I love it. It's a little bit... What are you? Who are you? Okay. Thing number 1. Up. Oh no. Wait, oh no. Got it. Perfect. Well, with that. Take 3. This time with feeling. Bill. Come on. I got the other one first try. What is this? What is going on? I'm actually, like... Oh. What? How even? How even should one do this? How even could one do this? Without something here to hold it in place, the eagle simply doesn't fly fast enough. Okay, so that one drops fairly slowly. Good. Good, 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 good. Okay. Never mind, this is doable. Assuming I don't botch easy jumps. Okay. Didn't. I did not do the thing. Like, there's no point in me waiting because I didn't do the thing right. I need to be patient on that, which is terrifying. I hate being patient on this. Too patient. I was too patient. I was too patient on it. Alright, we got this. I believe in us, chat. We can do this. I think once we get this, we'll call it a night, because we've been going for almost 4 hours. It is a goodly long time. There we go. What? What? Come on. Come on. Totally had that. So close. So close. It's like it looks like I am waiting too long to call off the eagle from this one. Ah, there we go. Nailed it. There's a whole slidey area all the way down there. I love being up in these. Oh my god, look at that. Never mind, chat. We're gonna do one more thing. And that is that mammoth. We're going to outrun this storm all the way to the mammoth, and we're going to get that thing. It's going to be extremely cool when I get it. And if I don't, you're going to see me freak out over a bear again. A sumo wrestler bear. By the way, I love that little myth of, right, of why there are, like, ginormous mammoth bones all over the map. It had the right flavor. Even if, you know, generally, one ought to be skeptical of claims about how XYZ culture thought XYZ monster was dinosaur bones. In this case, they were like, oh, no, we recognize these are animals. And they're just big. And they're big for a reason. Exactly. I realized it when it said during the myth that it might be just doing a pun on sumo. Like that might be. Oh. Oof. Unlucky dudes. Ma'am. Hello, ma'am. Okay, there's a fire somewhere. Where is there something on fire? Where can I make something on fire? That's farther down. There's a fire. Oh look. It's presumably the two dudes who are dead down there. It's their camp. Up here. What the hell are they doing up here? Like, why would you do that? Why would you be here? Nice shot. Look at that. Look how good we are at archery. There's nothing visible over on that one. Exactly. We got big Otzi energy. Oh. Coming off of these dudes. Big Otzi energy. If anyone doesn't know, by the way, Otzi is like the extremely what? Extremely old. Extremely ancient person that was found in the Alps. Super frozen and dead, obviously. I don't know why I felt the need to specify that. It's not like he was shambling around. It would be very funny if he was, but no. They seem to have a lot of these prayer flags strung between mammoth bones. Oh wait, this is just a this isn't a mammoth. This ain't a mammoth, chat. I was baited. Oh. I was a little bit baited. It's a rhinoceros. It's not a triceratops, it's just a rhinoceros. With the big. No. Farther up. All the way up. There we go. Did that give me a shiny? Yeah, it did. Oh my god, look at how pretty it all is. And so many. Oh. Hello, friend. Give me more shinies, please. Inside the rhino's mouth. And a flap. Alright, chat, we got a flap. I think I'm happy. We be the flaps. And there's just so many things. There's one over there. There's one up there. There's one way off in the distance over there. This is just such a good vantage point. And, now that I know that there's a thing, there's like a whole ass path that goes from right there straight up to this end. And one over there. Look, I can see 1, 2, 3. 3 different things from right here? Possibly a 4th. Depending on where. Oh no, it's just right. Interesting. Okay, so there are paths, this is plural, to get up here. Neat. And I'm sure there's one in that big statue too. Another one over there. So many things. This area is enormous. Holy cow. That's the thing I'm just struck by. This area is gargantuan. There's going to be so much for us to do next time. Between this, the cleanup, exploring all the rest of this place, we got our work cut out for us. Also, what's up there? We'll find out next time. Right now, we're on top of a rhino. And I'm okay with that. So, chat, if you enjoyed this, do make sure you are followed and subscribed and all that jazz, because it's worth it. Also, make sure you join the Discord. If you're not already. I assume most of you are, but there are some of you lurking in chat, so I want to be inclusive. This has been the Pathless. I have had such a fun time with this game. This game is so good. This game does so many cool little archaeological things, right? If you're playing this game as an archaeologist, there's so many small things you can find, and do, and see. And only sometimes get hit. Only sometimes get attacked by a sumo wrestling bear for your troubles. You know. So yeah, next stream gonna be Tuesday. No, it's not. Next stream is gonna be Sunday. I definitely remember what day it is. Because we're gonna get started on the Age of Empires 4 Mongol campaign. We're going from this game, which is inspired by apparently Central Asian Mongolian steppe traditions, to a game that is very explicitly inspired, borrowing on those traditions, which will be great. So I hope you'll join me for that, and then on Tuesday we'll have the last episode of New World for the calendar year. Not the last one ever. The last one for the calendar year. Where we'll be talking to our very own Reed from the community. Also, super important, chat, before you all go, super duper important, make sure you fill out the survey for the community tournament of Hellish Cart. I'm deciding this weekend if that is the thing that's going to happen, so if you want that to happen, make sure you fill this out. We currently, right, the day that's best for me is the 28th of December, but we'll kind of work around availability of our casters, participants, and myself to make that happen. Cool? Cool. Also, in that vein, don't forget about the YouTube channel, because I have not forgotten about it. We have things in editing for that, and more stuff coming up. It's going to be a really strong end to the year, and I'm hoping, I'm really hoping we can push up to 2,000 followers. We're at 1942 as of this moment, so do look at telling your friends, trying to get them to follow, because if we can get that last little push, 58 more, to get up to 2,000 for the year, I'll be absolutely thrilled. Anyway, that's all I got, so I hope you all enjoyed. I don't think we have anyone else in the area live right now. Otherwise, I'd send you over to a friend, but I don't think anyone else in the friend is alive right now. At least live on Twitch, right? Yeah. Right now, everyone that I would send you to is offline, so we are not going to do that. Instead, we are just going to call it a night. I hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye!